nation has arrived. Welcome to Pause and Rewind, because that's just what we do here. Listen, the internet has been buzzing lately because Easy Mill did a freestyle, which I'm not reacting to because I'm not a cheater, man. A lot of these reactors, they be cheating. I already seen it, so I already know the content. Therefore, I don't want to react to it because I will be up here faking it, and we don't do that on this channel. So I had watched it through Stevie Knight's reaction to it because I didn't really know what we was getting into, and Stevie Knight had posted it so quick. I just went ahead and watched it as soon as it popped up. I was like, wait, what? Because it said Easy Mill dissed me or something like that. I think was the title. Easy Mill dissed Stevie Knight. A lot of people did not see that coming. And a lot of people didn't really understand that move either. You know, a lot of like die-hard Easy fans who were literally commenting, bro, I've been on this journey with Easy from day one. I don't really understand this move. Like, why is he dissing you? You know, so there were some people who understood it. Some people said Stevie was being a little bit disrespectful in his review of Realist. And then other people said that, nah, it wasn't really warranted. Like, first of all, Stevie's not a rapper. This ain't really his game. And two, he didn't really say anything but his opinion. And I'm not really sure that would warrant a diss. So there was like two sides to this whole thing. You know, Stevie did ask Easy because they hashed it out, man, which is what I love to see. They talked it out together, had a little interview, and, you know, they laughed and chalked it up and kind of left it at that. And that's cool, right? Because that's just business, man. It's never really anything personal unless you take it to a personal level. And I don't think really either one of them took it to that kind of level. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you can just kind of laugh, talk it out, take some jabs at each other, all for the love of the game, and then just kind of keep it moving. If you've got some bit of longevity in whatever it is you're doing, chances are you can take a lot of things on the chin. I know I can, man. Like, you know, there's a lot of people who have done reactions to Havik on YouTube. Matter of fact, shout out Stevie Knight because he's reacted to Havik on his channel. Some people like us, some people don't. That song was kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? You know what I did? I liked the video. I'll comment and be like, hey, man, you didn't like it, but I appreciate you taking the time. Like, that's me. That's just my approach because it's never anything personal. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Not a big deal. You know, so Stevie was a little confused, and so they were able to talk it out, man, and smile and laugh about it, which is cool, man. I love to see it. So that's real dope. Stevie took it on the chin, no hard feelings. Even before talking to Easy himself, he was like, I'm still a fan. I think this diss is weird, but I'm still a fan. That's the best way I think you can handle that situation. So anyways, I think that was cool to see that happen. So the last few days been crazy because people been buzzing about that. You know, but again, at the end of the day, it's good to see them two dudes kind of, you know, just talk and laugh, man, which is really what it came down to. But Stevie did press him with some hard questions too, man. And one of the questions that he asked him was like, yo, if you knew M was getting on that song, would your verse have been different? And he said, yeah. He said, yeah. And he explained the difference between his first verse and the second verse and things like that. But ultimately, it seems like he said, yeah. So I think that was Stevie's whole point that he was trying to get at. But what I took away from that, I think, was Easy looked up to Stevie Knight. He respected his channel. You know, he always wanted to be on the channel as something being reacted to, and he just wants people to turn up to his music. He wants people to turn up to his music. And if you're not turning up to something that he's passionate about, then, yeah, he gets a little offended by it because he's like, yo, how can you not turn up to that? So I get it. I get it, man. He's an artist at heart, and he loves his work. He loves his content. He's passionate about it. And he put it in his words. He said, Stevie had his opinion. I had an opinion about his opinion. So that is what it is. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's cool that they kind of came together immediately and just laughed and left it at that. And man, that's what it's all about. So now we jumping into another popular requested song, Freeze. Never heard it before. I looked at the date on it or whatever. It says it's 3 years old. If I'm understanding the story correctly, again, I still don't know the backstory of Easy all that well. I'm learning it through the comments. But did he kind of get his start roughly 3 years ago as far as like recognition wise? I'm not really sure. So either way, this goes back 3 years. So it's a little old, but y'all telling me that this is what I need to listen to. As well as some other ones like Up Down or something like that, the ones that got Eminem and Dre interested. So I'm going to make it to those eventually as well. But I'm kind of bouncing back and forth. This is an older one. I eventually want to jump into the newest stuff that he's done. I want to hear new Easy as well as kind of going back to some of the old stuff. So right now we have Freeze. This was like recommended back to back by a lot of people. So we're going to check it out, man, and see if there's anything to break down or if this is one that I just need to vibe and listen to. We'll see. But either way, thank y'all for tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so y'all can stay up to date with me. If y'all new or this your first reaction, listen, I'm jumping into the Easy Mill journey because people are requesting it. I reacted to a few songs ago, and it was my first time ever hearing them. And then, boom, comments, recommendations. Well, you need to hear this, you need to hear this, you need to hear this. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll check it out. So I'm on this journey to get to know the dude, who he is, and all this other type of stuff. Make sure y'all go check out some previous reactions just so y'all can see what my journey is in learning who Easy is. You know what I'm saying? I'm having fun. And again, I like peeling back layers. So I'm looking for something different in this one that I can learn, something new that I can learn about him, because he seems to be multi-talented on so many different levels, and each time he's incorporating all of those elements into his songs and his craft and stuff. And I like being able to peel back some of those layers and kind of be introduced to a new artist every time I hear the dude. And so far that's been the case. So I've respected these last few songs, man. 27 Bodies I think is still the one that's like ingrained in my head as far as like impact. And there's a lot of different reasons. I can spend 3 hours on that song alone and really break things down as to why that one was what it was for me. But yeah, we jumping into another one. Sorry for the long intro. If you're new here, that's just what I do, man. I be talking. But it's because I have a lot to say. And again, I understand this business, and I'm a little bit different than your other reactors, man. I relate to Easy a lot because of his journey. My journey was similar. You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot more appreciation for what's going on, even down to just the minute details of something I appreciate more than the average person. So anyways, we're going to jump right into it. Havik Nation, let's go. Ooh, I already like the color palette of this. Very on point with the title, Freeze. There it is. Okay. Looks like he's in a freezer. Ooh. Let me turn this up. Let's go. What is this about, yo?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Freeze. Give it up. Jeez. That's enough. Breathe. Little bit of sleeves. You're in my streets. Pulling up my trees. You got no steeds. Run along, bitch. Leave. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Freeze. Give it up. Jeez. That's enough. Breathe. Little bit of sleeves.
Hey, hold on. Wait. Calm down. It's already a vibe. I didn't want to do that early because I feel like I'm premature and feeling it. He ain't even said nothing yet. But I couldn't help it. So one thing that I've liked about him, man, so far, his cadence, he has a lot of flow switch ups. I love flow switch ups. I do flow switch ups a lot because it's just something that I appreciate, right? You really elevate and enhance your verses when you're able to do it and do it successfully. The execution is important. A lot of people do flow switch ups, but they don't always work. They don't always know when to do it and how to kind of marry the beat, if you will. And the fact that this dude makes his own beats, it makes even more sense that he's so in tune with what the beats are saying because he makes them. So he wrote it. You know what I'm saying? And it just stands out a lot more to me. But I want to go back and hear this again because this bop is crazy. Then we'll get to the verses.
Little bit of sleeves, you're in my streets, pulling up my trees. You got no steez. Run along, bitch, leave. Yeah, I'm talking to you, freeze. Give it up, jeez, that's enough, breathe. Little bit of sleeves, you're in my streets.
Okay, all right, let's get in it. Let's get in it.
Run along, bitch, leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen.
What's
my
up?
name is Easy Mill.
What up, dude?
I'm fairly new to the game, but it came to eat and kill. Hope you don't think I'm insane.
Okay, so that kind of goes back to my question. Like, when did he kind of really start or get his recognition? Was that 3 years ago? Roughly 4 years? Like, is that where it really happened? Or what?
I'm fairly new to the game, but it came to eat and kill. Hope you don't think I'm insane, cause man, I'm pretty chill. So let me drink this propane and down these sleeping pills. Yeah, intoxication rules this hypocritic nation. What's a true helping agent? Then this media that's got us playing, got us wasting our lives on superficial shit. Kinda like, I know I still don't got the guts.
Stop it! What's happening? He's not about to dance, y'all. Don't even play with me. Don't even play with me. He is not about... That's him in the middle? Is that him in the middle? Don't play with me. He is not about to jabberwocky this shit. Yo, first of all, let's go back to this verse. Because he talking about... Oh, my God. What did he say? I'm too hyped. All right, hold up. He said intoxication is like... basically fuels this hypocritic nation or something like that. Hold up.
Pain and down these sleeping pills. Yeah, intoxication rules this hypocritic nation.
Okay, hypocritic nation. So intoxication rules this hypocritic nation. Ooh.
And what's a true helping agent? Then this media that's got us playing.
See, now what's a truer agent than this media? So he talking about... And he said this in other songs that I've reacted to as well. And he seems to have quite a bit to say about these type of things, man, when the media controls just the trash that people absorb and the lies that they're able to feed and the manipulations that they're able to do and how just mindless people can take in that information and that stuff, and it's just all negative impacts, man. And intoxication, right? His choice of like delivery here is very interesting for that kind of topic. It's very cool. And then he said down this propane and sleeping pill, so he is talking about that kind of stuff.
Nation, what's a true helping agent? Then this media that's got us playing, got us wasting our lives on superficial shit.
Wasting our lives on superficial shit. I mean, these are all facts, man. And that's not even like you can say that about a lot of places. Unfortunately, that's a heavy fact.
Like, I know I still don't got the budget for the groupie videos where the booties are all shaking from these stupid little hoes. I've been trying to send a message to a cupid on the low.
What's happening?
Babies that can truly be my own. Yeah, scrolling through the ways that the industry's trying to sow. Subconscious orchestration, then they shove it down your throat. Cultural manipulations, how they running through the globe. And they aim at all the branded motherfuckers.
What? Nigga. Oh, bro, what is happening? Okay, see? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I said. Layers. Layers, bro. Layers. He ain't dancing no video or song that I've heard or seen yet. For me, again, I'm late. I'm late to the game. This is 3 years old. I'm late. But I don't even know. This might be song like number 5. I have no idea. He ain't been dancing. I know y'all said he can dance. But I ain't know y'all he was doing choreo. Now I'm wondering, are these backup dancers, or did he do like each part himself? Because they kind of all got the same body type, right? So I'm thinking maybe they're all him and he just did it. I know he does everything himself, so I wouldn't be surprised, man. I am very impressed. Oh, all right, this is going to be a long video. I don't care. Some of y'all be complaining about my long videos. I don't care. I didn't find you. You found me. Either you fuck with it or you don't. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Oh, pray, please give me a baby that can truly be my own. Yeah, scrolling through the ways that the industry's trying to solve. Through subconscious orchestration, then they shove it down your throat.
Oh, man, and he's speaking. I forgot to even listen to the lyrics. He's speaking. He's still talking about, man, feeding that BS, shoving it down your throat.
Hello, pray, please give me a baby that can truly be
So
my
nice.
own. Yeah, scrolling through the ways that the industry's trying to solve. Through subconscious orchestration, then they
He's
shove
dancing,
it down
bro.
your throat.
What is going on?
Manipulations, how they running through the globe. And they aim at all the branded motherfuckers, and you know that it's you. Freeze, give it up.
Man, that was nice, y'all. That was nice. I could go back and break all of that down, but this would be a 2-hour video, man. I already be pushing it.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
It's just so nice. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
That's enough, breathe. Little bit of sleep. You're in my streets, pulling up my trees. You got no steeds. Run along, bitch, leave. Yeah, I'm talking about swiveling through my blind phase and crippling new as I change. The sickening news, the rhymes lame, they picky and true, so I hate. I hate the miniature vision you have for your lives, like you don't have any pride. Would you just open your
Ugh. See? I hate the miniature vision that y'all have for your lives. Do you not have any pride? Come on, man. That's a message. That's a message. Y'all got these little visions and stuff like that. Easily manipulated, easily controlled, easily led. Like, do you not have any drive, ambition to be your own, to lead, to be greater, to do the things you want, to have dreams? You got these little miniature visions of your life.
eyes? There's a whole plethora of music to choose, but I guess the masses fuck with the artists, lucid the screws, only scratching the surface that's brought through by YouTube and news, scorching fire in the furnace of the youth who use it and lose the portion of their cerebellum.
Man, I love this. First of all, this is a real low budget production. My man it almost looked like the same kitchen he did the IDK joint in. But he just chilling. Is that not the same place? It looked like it. So he just shooting all his videos in his crib, man. Which is what you do when you got nothing but art and passion and craft, but you don't have the money. And he says it in this song, right? He don't got the money for the videos and the production and the booty holes and all this other type of stuff. He don't got the money for that. But yet what he's doing here is still better than what 99% of people can do even with money. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not dope on the mic, bro, who cares what your damn video looks like? Who cares? If you're not dope on the mic, who gives a damn what your video look like? And if your video is fire, but your music is trash, then I'm going to credit the director, and the production crew and all that. You ain't getting no credit. But here, my man's doing everything. And he's turning a low budget thing into something great. And this is dope. This is how you do it.
In the service that's brought through by YouTube and news, scorching fire in the furnace of the youth who use it and lose the portion of their cerebellum that prevents extortion of wanting inhalants influenced by foreign public figure peasants.
Oh, hold on, easy, hold on.
Lose the portion of their cerebellum that prevents extortion of wanting inhalants.
Okay, they're losing the portion of their cerebellum. Okay, I'm catching it.
Of the youth who use it and lose the portion of their cerebellum that prevents extortion of wanting inhalants influenced.
Extortion of wanting inhalants. This is all. So again. This is the theme of this. Just the mindlessness. I think that's the word that I used already in this reaction. Mindlessness, right? Just the mindless approach to everything, and just being fed constant garbage, but absorbing it, taking it. Again, not having drive and ambition, being easily manipulated. stuff like that, and losing that portion of your cerebellum. Again, the mind, right? You're just losing your ability to just think for yourself, losing the ability to think at all, right? You're having people do it for you. Influenced by foreign public figures.
Like they're in the heavens, morbidly.
Yeah, worshiping them like they're in the heavens or something like that. And this is exactly all on par with the theme. He ain't even bouncing around in this. He's direct right now.
In the horde, more story scoring before in public figure peasants who think they are soaring like they're in the heavens. Morbidly forming a horde, more story scoring the hordes and the Lord.
Morbidly forming a horde.
Figure peasants who think they are soaring like they're in the heavens. Morbidly forming a horde, more story scoring the hordes and the Lord. Torn glory, ignoring the hordes to warm a chords, pouring Florida, and born you hordes, run sorry.
All right, that's hard. That's hard. Hold on.
Influenced before in public figure peasants who think they are soaring like they're in the heavens. Morbidly forming a horde, more story scoring the hordes and the Lord. Torn
more stories scoring the something.
Glory, ignoring the hordes to warm a chords.
Yeah, I can't catch that.
Florida, born you hordes, run sorry.
Yeah, I can't I can't make out the words all that clearly. I don't want to cheat and turn the captions on or nothing, but I caught a little bit of it.
But and the Lord, torn glory, ignoring the horse to warm a chords, pouring Florida, born you horse, run sorry.
Yeah, that's hard for me to catch. I can't really tell what he's saying right there. But I'm sure it's something, because he ain't just been saying nothing this whole song. So he definitely spitting something there. Just based on the rhyme scheme alone, morbidly, horde or horrid. So morbid, horrid, scoring stories, like he's in that kind of that element. So whatever other words he said was in that realm. I just can't make them out.
But apologies don't mean shit anymore than ever. So better to metal. Living through my hustle and my bustle, turning every single speck of my struggle into a definite lyrical muscle. I will never be the kind of man that.
Ooh, I caught that, baby. Come on, bro. I'm a fast rapper over here. I can hear this shit. If it's clear, I can hear that. Hold up.
But than ever, so better to metal. Living through my hustle and my bustle, turning every single speck of my struggle into a definite lyrical.
Ooh, turning every single speck of my hustle into a what do you say? A lyrical muscle?
I will never be.
Yeah. Oh yes. I understand that heavy, baby. Come on.
Man, the appendage, my better to metal. Living through my hustle and my bustle, turning every single speck of my struggle into a definite lyrical muscle. I will never be.
Every single speck of my struggle.
Man, the appendage, my family, because of side, I get no reply. I hope everything will end bad for you and fucking commit suicide. I ain't fucking with you.
Nice. I love that fast flow. Let's go, boy. You're not playing around. Here we go again. See, I ain't even gonna go there, bro. But I'm telling you, I can tell my boy is a burner. I can tell he's a burner.
Born you horse, run sorry.
Man.
But apologies don't mean shit anymore than ever. So better to metal. Living through my hustle and my bustle, turning every single speck of my struggle into a definite lyrical muscle. I will never be the kind of man that abandons my family because
I will never be the kind of man that abandons my family. Come on. That's we know that. That's the code, man. I'm abandoning my family. And by the way, blood don't make you family. Family makes you family. You heard it here first on Pause and Rewind. You understand? I'm deeply rooted, man. There's like maybe 1% of people in my circle that I've known less than 10 years. It's all about family for me. And that don't mean blood. That means family, bitch. And he said, I'll never be the kind of man that abandons my family. Yeah, you want to know why? Because you're a real one. You're a real one. Period. Vin Diesel. People make fun of Vin Diesel, right? Family. He says it all the time, but it's true. It's true. When you got family like that, then the heart is ironclad.
Decide I get no reply. I hope everything will end bad for you and fucking commit suicide. I ain't fucking with you. I
don't vibe with selfish motherfuckers.
Okay.
I was raised by family. We had our differences, but those differences don't never make us quit being family.
Boom! Boom! Put it in Fast 11. Put it in Fast and Furious 11, my guy. We've had our differences as family, but that don't make us stop being family. Yes. 100%. Family, you know what I'm saying? Me, my brothers, my sisters, We allowed to fight. I'm allowed to go at them. They allowed to go at me. We allowed to beef. We allowed to whatever. But you can't fuck with my family. You not allowed to do it. And if you do, we going to put our beef down and we going to get in that ass. And then after we through with you, we're going to go back to ragging on each other. We have our differences, but it don't stop us from being family. Come on, man. Some of y'all need that message right now. Let's go.
This is to all of you fake motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Freeze, give it up, please. That's enough, breathe. Little bit of sleaze. You're in my streets, pulling up my trees. You got no steez, bitch. I ain't never fucking with you.
You got no steez. My man just at home in his neighborhood, in the back of his local Walmart or whatever, just shot a video. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? Do you see that? Directed, edited, visual effects by Easy Mill. Now, you go watch any of my videos that I've done, because, again, I went to school for film. You're going to see written, edited, directed, like everything by me. This is why I'm telling you, I relate to this shit so much, and that's why I can appreciate even just the production of a low-budget video. When you're doing things on your own, you can tell. But it don't matter. I already enjoyed this video better than most videos I see on TV. That's how it's supposed to be when you're good at what you do. So this right here says it all for me. Directed, edited, and my homie did the visual effects himself. That's when you're putting in your work. And that's why he's at where he's at right now. Who out there hating on him? You can't hate on him. You can't. You might not like him. Maybe he ain't your cup of tea. Maybe you don't really like his flow. You don't like his music. You don't like what he says. All of that's fine. But you can't hate on him. Because y'all keep telling me there's haters out there. Like actual haters that mention him by name and that he mentions by name and stuff like that. Or at least references. But what do we hate on? Ain't nobody out there saying he trash. He can't be that. If he's not your cup of tea, again, fine. But he's not trash. He's got too many layers. This has always been my perspective, and this is why I do movie reactions on this channel as well. Again, went to school for film, so I do movies. I shoot. I'm behind the camera. I love it, right? But when you're sitting in, people call a movie trash. They'll say a movie is trash. I rarely say that, right? You sitting in the theater or you sitting at home, you see them credits that go by at the end of the movie. It's like 1,000 names on there. So when you say something is trash, you saying every person on that list who had a job to do was all trash. That is hardly the case. Maybe you didn't like the acting. Maybe you didn't like the writing. But that's usually just one or two people out of the 1,000, bro. Is there nothing else that you liked? What about production design? What about lighting? What about mixing and audio? What about visual effects? You know what I'm saying? What about casting? The casting director, did you like who they picked? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just, there's a lot of elements and layers. This is why I like layers. There's a lot of things to it. You feel me? There's just a lot to it. So, again, with Easy, he has a lot of layers. These are my type of artists, yo. If you only have one layer, you're like a surface level artist. You might be somebody cool to like, because you know your music, people can dance to it. They can develop a choreography routine to it. Throw it on so you think you can dance and do a whole thing to it. Jabberwockies come out halftime show and perform to the song. Cool, but usually for artists with no layers, they don't have anything beyond that. They don't have anything beyond that. And usually I don't really like those kind of artists. Like I don't listen to them very often unless I'm in that kind of mood for just some surface level stuff. Easy Mill is not a surface level artist. I'm late to the game, But I can still tell you that now. I would have knew that just based off of this video alone. That dude is not a surface level artist because he remind me of me. Every video I've ever done says this on it. Directed, edited by blah, blah, blah. Written, whatever. That's a hustle. That's a hustle right there. And you can't do nothing but clap for it, bro. So, man, this song is dope. I love the video. I like the message. I like the consistency. I love the flow. And it's just fire. I mean, I see why y'all recommended this. I wasn't sure with it being, so old, but it's fire. It's fire. I would listen to this again, and I probably will, just because I want to catch some more of that stuff. I'll probably pull up the lyrics to see some stuff that I wanted to catch, especially in that one part where he was doing the horrid, morbid scheme. I want to hear what he had to say there, because he's not a type of dude that wastes lyrics. I can tell. So even somebody like me, right, we rap fast, but it don't matter. Like, everything we're saying in that fast rap, you might not be able to catch it all. You might not be able to understand like our like voice or something like that. But the lyrics are there. You know what I'm saying? We don't waste lyrics just because it's a fast part and you can put anything in there and nobody's gonna catch it anyway. Like, nah, you write because you write and because you got something to say. And he did that. I can tell for this song. So, hey man, much respect. This was a banger. I think this is. Man, I really like this a lot. I like this a lot. It's up there. My number one, number two right now, based on everything that I've heard thus far. I got a long way to go, I'm sure. But for me, I think Freeze is up there as either my number one or my number two. Yeah. I don't know, yo. I don't know. I just can't. For 27 bodies, right? I can't get that self-eliminating prisms and blah, blah, blah. I can't get that out of my head, man. I can't get that out of my head. So this might be my number two right now as far as like my favorites that I've heard. So it is what it is, man. Hey, hopefully y'all enjoyed the reaction. Hopefully this one doesn't end up being too long. Again, this is a type of song and video that I could break down for 2 hours. There's a lot of stuff that I caught even in the shot, and with the editing and the filters and the templates that was chosen for this video and this theme and everything like that. I can see the direction he went. He was very consistent in so many different elements of the video. I can break all of that down. You know what I'm saying? But just know that I did see it and I appreciated it, and it just added to the value of what he was doing. So, man, it's crazy cool. And for this to be so many years ago, I mean, he's obviously much younger then than he is now, and it's just even more impressive just understanding the time in which this was made. I mean, he's a talented dude right now. And this kind of talent is really unmatched, and it's not all that common today. A lot of talent, man. But again, the more layers you can add, the better off you are. The more animalistic you can be, because there's not too many people that can fuck with you. And again, maybe you like, I didn't like this song. Okay, yeah, but he did 70 other things to make this happen. Did you like the other 70? Did you like his direction? Did you like his edits? Did you like, you know what I'm saying? There's other things to it. You can't be like, oh, I hated it all. Nah, that's cap. You're a hater. You're a hater. All right, anyways, I can keep talking. But I got to get out of here. Thanks for the recommendation, man. Throw some more out there for me. I don't know what's next. I don't have a schedule right now of what I want to do next. So feel free to throw out some more recommendations. What's another banger? What's another one that's gonna reveal another layer of Easy for me? I know y'all said he sings. I know y'all said he makes his own beats and all this type of stuff. What are his best ones that I can get those layers introduced to me as well? I'll be looking in the comments to see what everybody is saying. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have been really nice and really sweet, and it's been a fun ride, man. I appreciate y'all for joining this Havik Nation. But until next time, be easy.